The last 20 years at EVO has been an incredible ride.
The one thing about EVO that's constant is nothing is constant. So you never know what's going to come around the corner.
EVO is a community. EVO is about experience. EVO is about giving back.
EVO is changing the way we do business in the outdoor industry.
EVO is your ticket to fun.
In 2001, evogear.com was launched out of my garage. And it's actually not many blocks away from our existing flagship store in Seattle.
Yeah, that garage has a lot of history in that garage.
My name is Bryce Phillips, and we're here at EVO in Seattle in the Fremont neighborhood.
The idea of bringing in events and bringing people into a space and bringing art and an art gallery into a space, that was all new, that was innovative.
No one else is doing anything like this, and whatever happening here is really special.
2006, launching BPTO, for me, that opportunity to volunteer in community is one of the things that really sets EVO apart.
One thing that has been central to EVO that makes the experience different is our focus on community.
It is a company that is continually refining and tuning the way that it interacts with the community and how it serves the community.
In 2007, we really started to think beyond retail, and that was really the first trip that we ever took, and it was this amazing combination of ski, snowboard in Japan, and then surf and explore kind of Bali.
EVO trip maps back to our values because it's about people and relationships, and EVO is about relationships ultimately.
The thing about Japan is the powder. I thought it was a brilliant way to really allow people to actually go and have a full experience.
The chapter that started in 2008 was a defining time for EVO.
And as a group, we overcame a very difficult and challenging time in our history, and we did it together. When EVO Gear became EVO, it was more about the experience and less about the gear.
We thought we had conquered the freaking world.
It was growth from a gear-centric organization to a lifestyle organization. When we moved from Leary to Stoneway, it was another stair-step moment.
That store was so beautiful when it opened, and it was such an incredible transformation.
That was an amazing move and expanded all of our capabilities. That we were able to do so much more in that space. When we launched in a mountain bike, it was a very natural progression because so many of the people at EVO were into mountain biking. And then the Portland store opens.
It was another moment in time where I just sat back and said, these guys are not messing around.
It just gave me an entirely new perspective on what a retail location could look like. It was so beautiful.
When we acquired Bicycle Doctor in Denver,
It was just so clearly meant to be. The timing of it, the way it happened, and then ultimately what we've created together kind of all speak for itself. Right around 20 years after living in Whistler and buying used skis and snowboards, I ended up reconnecting with Dave Milley, who sold me used skis and snowboards 20 years prior. To sit down for breakfast and to very quickly start talking about the opportunity to buy the business, it was just crazy. I was total full circle.
cross-border, 5 stores, 25 years of history. The moment for that group to be pulled into the fold of EVO, it was awesome. It was just like synergy, right? Just like flowing. That was a neat moment.
Campus Salt Lake is EVO really taking that next step towards its commitment to community.
From bouldering to the skate park to our first ever hotel to retail, all of those work together to create this truly immersive experience.
The last 20 years at EVO has been an incredible ride.
The last 20 years at EVO have set the stage for the next 20 years.
From Campus Salt Lake to launching our first EVO hotel within Campus Salt Lake, expanding on the Sea to Sky and lighting up the Journeyman Lodge in Callahan Country.
We have a California footprint, Japan footprint, expanding ATS.
There are so many moves to come.
Those exposed to rain when it pours. The benefit of every last fan who raised a hand on your command. Let's connect. The chance to support the amateur. Revival of the vibe with the score. The sake of the kids, if nothing more, they can't afford to face another closed door. Let's connect.
EVO wants everyone here to feel like they are part of something special and that everyone is invited.
The thing that we just did that you think is the best thing we'll ever do, we will just do something better.
And really, we're just getting started.